Hi there, this is Josh from Literary Gladiators, and today I'm here with a very special Thoughts from My Library. The significance to this edition of Thoughts from My Library of February 11th, 2024 is that today is the 10th anniversary of our channel. Our very first video, which was a discussion about The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, was released on February 11th, 2014. And we are still going strong after 10 years. I was hoping to do something a bit more celebratory in the way of a party, but we have to really utilize our time wisely, and I want to concentrate more on some of the upcoming projects that we have. And I want to be able to get people together, most importantly, for times that work best for them. And we have a lot of things going on. However, we want to make sure that we have a lot of great content to bring forth to you for this 10th year on our channel. And I will be going over it as the video progresses. But it's just amazing to be at this point and still staying active with the channel. Between the free-for-alls where we film miscellaneous content and the 15th season that we are going to begin filming next week. And we are very close to our milestone of 2,000 subscribers, which I'm hoping to reach that very soon. I do want to watch some more BookTube videos. I want to be more active in the community as far as catching up on channels that I'm subscribed to, and also finding new channels so that I can build connections. But looking back on 10 years, being able to find the BookTube community was just the most extraordinary thing, because within our first year we were just releasing content. We did not know about BookTube. I found out about BookTube in late 2014, and then I just fell down a rabbit hole and built so many great connections, and these connections were so meaningful. I really enjoyed being able to collaborate in so many different ways. And it brings forth 14 seasons worth of memories and over 1,400 videos and counting for both aspects. But I think that what matters most is not just the fact that we enjoy ourselves, but for me, the best thing about Literary Gladiators is what it means to people. When people tell me how much they enjoy taking part, that means everything to me. Not the forward progress as far as statistics are concerned, or the opportunities to make profit are concerned, but how it makes people feel and the positive impact that it has on them, making them feel happy and entertained and enlightened. That's what matters to me. What we have coming in immediate time includes the miscellaneous content that we filmed a few weeks ago. We filmed 6 new videos. It was Ari, Dan, and I got together and filmed 6 videos. They include miscellaneous but relevant discussion pertaining to books, reading, and literature. We played 2 games, and then we did 2 more literary responses. And I really enjoy doing these kinds of videos and want to be able to put together more of them for you. We have one session planned that's going to be all writing exercises. I just need to follow up with some people, and we're going to make something work. And as I said a few minutes ago, we're going to be starting our filming for the 15th season. We have 20 episodes planned, and I would love to be able to work on a 16th season, and also another idea, but that's going to require that I get in touch with a library system. I'd like to have some associates from the library in that area take part. And it doesn't have to be librarians, but librarian assistants, people that work at the library. I'm gonna, as things begin to take fruition, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about it. But it's in the works, and hopefully we can get something together. As far as the 16th season is concerned, a lot is going to come down to who is able to take part and how well we do when it comes to recruiting people. I'm hoping to recruit more people to take part so that everybody is able to partake as much as they feel that they're able to. I don't want to put too much on people, and I want to do my best to have panels of 4 people most of the time. Season 15, I'm going to admit, is going to be more, it's a bridge season, so there will likely be panels with 2 or 3 people. Hopefully we can make it work so that there's 4 people on quite a few panels. If not most, it'd be excellent if all of them are, but we do still have some open slots where we're asking people to take part. But we'll see how everything goes for season 15. I'm planning to do a draft for season 16 so that we know what we're going to be going over, but there's going to be no promises as to whether or not that 16th season is going to take fruition. I have been trying to engage in some presentations. Rennie graciously allows me to present to her English classes every semester. She does English 1 and English 2. And during these presentations, I tell them about the show, I answer any questions that they have, and then we watch some videos. And we have quite a few discussions that coincide with works that they read and go over in English 2 class. Because at Ocean County College, English 1 is where they do more expository work. They write summaries, critiques, arguments, whereas English 2, they're responding to literature. Some of them do the reverse, but at OCC, that's the way it goes. I went to my alma mater, Kean University, and the person that was the campus life advisor at that time allowed me to present to her class. And even though things are changing some, I would love to be able to present to more classes and possibly even the school at large. But we'll see where things go from there. I am branching out as well. I would like to engage in some more book clubs. The one thing that really caught my attention are silent book clubs. I really love the concept of silent book clubs, where it's a 2-hour function. You go to the designated meeting place, you settle in, interact for the first half hour, and then for an entire hour, you just sit and read. You read whatever you want. It's just silent reading. And then the last half hour, you can either continue to silently read, interact, or you can just go home. It's very flexible in that nature. The only thing that's structured is that hour of silent reading. And it's just a brilliant idea to be able to get people together, especially those that are introverted like myself. And even if I'm just getting used to the environment and getting to know about my surroundings, I think that the more times I go, the more comfortable I'll be with being able to hopefully reach out to and interact with more people. It's just a nice way to be able to get to know more readers, and that's something I really want to do. I found 6 silent book clubs within my radius, within the area that I'm comfortable driving to. And I would like to pop into some of them. I went to my first one a few weeks ago, and it was located in my county. It's my county's designated silent book club. And I think that there will be, and hopefully even more silent book clubs will pop up as time goes by, because they have them across the globe. But I just want to be able to get out and about, and I think that it's... And the other thing that's been on my mind, even though it has nothing to do with books, reading, and literature, is restaurants. Because some of my favorite things include books, reading, literature, music, and food. I think that after creating 31 traditional foodie book tags and coming out with plenty of other videos pertaining to food, you can tell that I love food. And I really am inclined to visit more eateries and eating food and trying new food. It's been on my mind, especially seafood. For the longest time, I really did not eat any kind of seafood. And now I've eaten quite a decent amount. I've been able to try quite a decent amount. I like the way that it's been incorporated into different dishes, and I want to be able to expand on that. And I'm hoping to have the opportunity to do so, and then just go to so many different other places. And I've been looking at Atlantic City Press's Best of the Press. That's been creating a list for me. It's just anything with lists. You win me over that way. Back to books, reading, and literature. We have the Alphabet Roundtable read taking fruition. I finished my book, and I'm going to be taping my video submission for that. The videos will be released they will be released on March 9th. At the time that I'm taping this, there are still 4 open slots, so if you would like to hop on board and take part, I'd be happy. I'd love to have you on board, and I'll assign you a random ladder, and you'll have until February 29th to read and either review or discuss the written work. And it could be any written work as long as it starts with the randomly assigned letter. It can be any length, any category. So it's very flexible in that matter. Interesting thing that I think about sometimes is what keeps me going, despite the fact that the numbers may have not been the friendliest to us. It's been 10 years. We're still a little bit under 2,000 subscribers. Our hours of viewership on the year is only a little bit under 1,400, and you need 3,000 hours to monetize. We've never been that close to doing so. The closest we've ever been was when it was 4,000 hour requirement. We were at a little over 2,000, and that was in 2020. But you do see other channels, many of them I heavily admire. A channel can really spike up to 5 or 6 figures pretty quickly. They can run circles around us as far as the number of views that they garner is concerned. And this is just me being honest. I want to be forward with you as far as the truth behind how things have functioned on this channel is concerned. And how after 10 years, how do I keep going? And I think that the most important thing that keeps me going is the people that I do this channel with. My colleagues are just amazing. And I think that being able to do something with them, no matter what it is, and no matter what the results, is priceless. That doesn't have a number to it. The number is infinite. The number is perpetual. It just means a lot to be able to get together, have a good time, and film content. And be able to film content where we discuss a mutual work, engage in a mutual activity. Just the sessions in general create their own memories. That's what means most to me. And if you saw the way things took place here, that's what you'll remember. And then being able to film content to capitalize on those memories. Doing Literary Gladiators has made me as happy as can be, because there may be challenges, there's definitely challenges, but it's definitely worth it. And I really admire the model of what Literary Gladiators is all about. It is a postmodern book club where it doesn't have to follow a firm structure. There should be a basic structure, but I like the fact that there's leniency. I like the fact that if it's written work, it's game, where we go over anything. Anything has the opportunity to be discussed and debated. And I love the many different personalities, perspectives, backgrounds. It's just fantastic to be able to get people together. Just so many different kinds of people. And being able to orchestrate such a thing is what it means a lot. It means so much. And being part of the BookTube community, which is a global entity, you have such a good realm of support. I know for a period of time when I think the 2016 seemed to be when we were at our major peak, where it seemed like everybody was very closely knit with one another. And it just felt like everybody, like there was no drama, there was no, it was very, everybody was supportive and engaged in each other's content. And I think that there are still aspects of that. And I think that there will be a time where we'll be closer together and greatly engaged in watching videos, commenting on the videos, and reading in harmony and being able to discuss what we've read. And we see that. And I encourage anybody that, first of all, I encourage, if you feel interested in the slightest to start a BookTube channel, you start a BookTube channel. And just keep at it. Because something is going to give. I think but the most important thing is that you have a good time interacting, you have a good time engaging in back and forth conversation with those that may be interested in your material and vice versa. And I can promise that you will feel fulfilled in some way, shape, or form. That doesn't mean if you need to take a break, stepping away for a period of time, and sometimes it's not for you, but I still continue to think about the people that I've met in the BookTube community. And so between my fellow gladiators and those that I've met through BookTube and other bookish communities such as Goodreads, that's what keeps me going. And I want to keep going as long as I feel that it's reasonable to keep going. And as long as people want me to keep going. And but more importantly, as long as I want to keep going, and as long as the people in my channel want to keep going, then I want Literary Gladiators to continue. And I feel that it's important that we stay together as a community. I think that as a general population, not just on BookTube, but across the globe, we have more in common than any kind of entity that is looking to pull us apart for any given reason. There may be issues that we may disagree on, but I think the most important thing is that as a general population, we are more concerned about each other's well-being than anything else. We might not go about it in the same way, but I think that for the most part, our greatest concern is for the well-being of humanity. And I would encourage everybody to just do their best to show love, kindness, and compassion to one another. You can discuss and debate, but just love and understand and empathize when all is said and done. I want to thank my fellow gladiators for 10 great years, because you guys mean the world to me. For what you have put into Literary Gladiators And I hope that you have been able to get out what you put in. And I hope to be able to continue to lead a book club / booktube channel that you are able to enjoy and feel fulfilled to take part. And I hope that I'm doing my best to make you feel happy and entertained, enlightened. I hope you just enjoy, I hope that you're enjoying yourselves. And I also want to thank everybody in the BookTube community that has been supportive of our channel throughout the years. I made a great number of friends through this community, and I hope to be able to continue to make friends. And I think that Literary Gladiators has done wonders, and I hope that it is able to continue to do so in the years to come. Thank you for everything, and keep reading.